Hello guys, this was the match played between Villa and Arsenal, and we are going to analyze how the game went. I mean, the game definitely needs to be talked about because that ending was straight up chaos and absolute cinema. I raised my hands in respect to both teams in the manner that they played. So when I saw the 4 minutes added time, my thought was this game is definitely going to end in a draw. But boy, oh boy, was I given the most Arsenal ending known to man. So 94 minutes on the clock, everybody was thinking the game is basically done. And then Buendia pops out of nowhere and kills it with a tiny toe poke. I mean, to kill the dreams of Arsenal fans. I swear, football is wicked sometimes, but Villa rightly deserved that goal. But they definitely were the better team today for me. So let's run through this properly. So before this Arsenal game, Villa had won their last 6 matches they had played. If you ask me, they've been on fire with their run of form that they have had. From the first few minutes, you could see that Emery wanted a high-pressure game, quick transitions, force us now into making mistakes, and it's kind of worked. Rice looked pinned early on in the game, and Odegaard, one of my favorite players, couldn't get comfortable the way he played. And Villa were winning all the second balls. So the Gunners had the possession, at the beginning, but Villa were the ones controlling the tempo of the game. And the Aston Villa striker, which is Oli Watkins, he was always lurking around the Arsenal box, waiting to get something so that he can make a goal out of it. I must say, before the game, 2 people from Villa stood out to me. Because one played as a keeper for Arsenal and the other coached the Gunners. But they did not leave Arsenal on a really good note. So this is where the story gets kind of juicy. Emiliano Martinez and Unai Emery. So these two never have forgiven Arsenal because Martinez never got the guaranteed Arsenal long-term number 1 after more than 8 years with the club before he finally left. And Unai Emery got sacked after just 19 months on the job, and also after a winless run of 7 games. And his time with the Gunners came to an end. So today, you could feel like there was revenge in the atmosphere. Emery has now faced Arsenal 10 times as a manager, and he has lost only twice. Just absolutely incredible. My heart's raised up to him. So the game was tightly played by 2 great teams, but all of a sudden, Cash gave Villa the lead with an Mbappe-like finish. An absolute sweeping ball into the net through the legs of the keeper. This was all about concentration. McGinn flows the ball to the far post, and Matty Cash is just chilling there completely free. And the reason Arsenal's number 10, Eberechi, lost him. So this is how he played out. As he literally checked over his shoulder, he saw Cash making a run. And then he just looked back at the ball, like the danger is at all. Like Cash would just be there, not thinking of scoring a goal. So 2 steps from Cash, 0 reaction from Eze. Cash gets the ball, super finish, 1-0. And the thing with Eze is that makes it more frustration is that this isn't some just random player in the squad. This is Eze, the same guy who scored only the goal that helped beat Palace.
Just bounced away, shot comes in, and it's
dropped a hat-trick on Tottenham, the team that wanted him so badly, and was a key part of the demolition job on Bayern. He's been that guy this season. So to take a player in that kind of form, move him out of the middle, in the best position he plays, and stick him on the left wing just so to make room and accommodate for Odegaard. Honestly, I think that is criminal from Arteta and shouldn't have made a play like that. So you are pulling your most unpredictable creator away from where he actually can cook for you. So you can't just give the chef a bad ingredient and expect him to make a outstanding dish for you. So yeah. And today it showed. He wasn't in his rhythm, and that's the moment Cash proved it. He got his goal from his mistake. So Arsenal did wake up in the second half of the game, and they started playing like the Arsenal we've seen this season, dominating some of Europe's biggest sides. So they pushed up more up the field, and they moved the ball quicker. And Bryce, he actually started dictating the game like he should have from the onset, and really actually got pinned in. And that equalizer was from Trossard was simple, too clean. So we just had to direct the ball right into the net from close range. But the thing is, then came the late goal from Aston Villa. That late goal just came out of nowhere because so Sancho, an unlikely catalyst in the game, so he was subbed in. And at the dying end of the game, Sancho cushions the ball, header back across goal, and at this point the ball becomes an all play off for everyone because someone is either trying to clear the ball or someone is either trying to get it into the net. And out of nowhere, Buendia shook Arsenal title race by poking the ball into the net and actually ending Arsenal's unbeaten run of 18 games across all competitions. So I went online and this was what some people were saying after the game. Here are some of the reactions. One fan actually said that Unai Emery has Arteta on a leash. And literally so because he has caused them a lot. Last season, he caused them the title race and he has been a thorn in Arteta's flesh. And Villa Park is the new house of pain for Arsenal. That was what one guy said on the timeline. And another said that Buendia finish is one of the moments of the season. And rightly so. To end a game in that fashion needs to be a moment to remember. And this is what one ex account had to say. Imagine telling an Arsenal fan in 2006 that this kid will win the Champions League before them. I'm sure they will rightly laugh at their faces. If you don't know who I'm talking about, this is Aaron Haaland, who plays for Man City, and he won it with City in the 2023-2024 Champions League campaign. No, the truth is Arsenal has gone 21 years without winning the Premier League and no UEFA Champions League in 139 years. That's a long time without winning this trophy. So another ex-account also said, Marino will make you miss Gyökeres will make you miss Havertz. Supporting Arsenal is an extreme sport. I mean, I feel for these Arsenal fans, but they can't compare themselves to the suffering of a Man United fan. Because as for a Man United fan, every day is a struggle for them. I always say being a United fan is the hardest job on the planet Earth, so the Gunners should relax. One Gunner also commented and posted a question. The way Arsenal fans crack over the sight of adversity is funny. It's okay to be angry at the coach or players after a poor performance, but why are we acting like we've thrown away the league in December? I mean, I get what this Arsenal fan is saying, but when you've been the runner-up for 3 consecutive seasons, a loss like this should not be taken lightly because you know this guy, Pep Guardiola, is just waiting for you to make a mistake and pounce. Look, I mean, Arsenal fans played well enough to take a point, but Villa played well enough to take all 3 points. And in the 95th minute, the team that stayed and switched on won the game. That's simple as that. But this finish wasn't pretty bad. It was clutch in that moment. Villa actually have now climbed the table. And Arsenal take a punch and the title race gets even hotter and harder for them. If Arsenal don't step up and win games like this, they might actually bottle the league again and allow City to cruise to the top like they've always done and take the lead. Last season champions are not having a good game and they're actually struggling this season. So Arsenal should be taking advantage of this and winning these high pressure games. So what do you think, guys? Was it Villa's brilliance or Arsenal's lapses that decided it? Either way, the match was pure drama and I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. See you in the next one.